Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. I am Kimberly Renee, aka the Passport Traveler, and I'm gonna talk to y'all while I brush my hair and oil it and try to make it straight again. So I was sitting here thinking, hold on. Yeah, I was sitting here thinking how most of my life I was gonna change my channel to Black Girl Lost. I changed the other channel, but I changed my mind. But what that came from was me spending my whole life trying to fit in and figure out where I belong. And like, I never really cared what people think, but I always felt like I didn't have a place or I didn't know where my place was. I grew up with no sisters and only brothers. I was the firstborn child, firstborn cousin of this generation of mine. And so it was hard. I had a cute shape, long hair, and I mean, I had hips and a butt when nobody really had one and knew what it was, and I didn't know how to handle it. I did not like older men talking to me, and a lot of older men would be whistling at me and stuff like that. I didn't like that. But anyway, I always knew I was different. I didn't know how to comb hair. I didn't know how to wear makeup. I had no idea how to dress, how to match clothes, how to do nothing. So I grew up buying, and my mom was not a really fancy person either. So I grew up buying like clothes that matched. I would go in the store and whatever I saw the mannequin wearing, I would just tell the lady to give me whatever the mannequin was wearing because I had no sense of fashion whatsoever. So again, I grew up trying to figure out like where do I belong? A black girl with no sisters, no big brother. I was the only person that I knew in Detroit with no sisters and with no sister and no big brother. Everybody had at least one sister and at least one big brother, except me. And so by the time I got to 6th grade, I knew something that I liked, which was running track. I realized I was good at track, starting with the decathlons we had in 6th grade. And then I knew that I was good at, well, I don't know if I was good at it, but I was, I enjoyed playing the clarinet. And then my dad gave me a flute, and I enjoyed playing the flute. So I was in the band from 4th grade to high school. I ended up getting to high school, and they had a marching band. But I ended up seeing the majorettes, and I wanted to know what those girls were like, dressed like girls, because I was in the back with the drummers and the horn players, dressed like a boy in the band uniform. And I wanted to be in a cute little short skirt like the girls. So once the man, Mr. Rogers, allowed me to become a majorette, I never played the flute or the clarinet ever again until this day. I cannot read music, I cannot write music, and I'm sure if I picked up a clarinet or a flute, I would not know what to do. I would have no clue what to do. So, I think I need a harder brush. This brush is too soft. But when I was a little girl, I used to brush my hair 100 times every night before I went to bed. Well, not a little girl, up until like high school. I brushed my hair because I didn't wear curls. I didn't wear braids. I was like a kid that didn't wear braids. I didn't wear curls, so I was always able to have grease in my hair and oil in my hair and have my hair straight because I didn't have like hairstyles. I ran track all my life, so I was able to, get away with not being in fashion because I could wear a tracksuit every single day or sweats or something every day. This is getting to be too much. Sweats or something every day. Yeah, this is a little too much. This is why I've been bald-headed. This is one of the reasons I've been bald-headed all my life, because I was one, tender-headed. I was two, Did not have the time or patience to deal with hair. I just can't do it. But anyway, back to the story. I spent my whole life trying to figure out where I belong, where would I fit in at. And so now I'm in Africa. And of course, Ghana's cool. I like it. Is it the ideal place for me? Nah, but it's cool. It's cool enough for me to stay here. I'm used to the culture. But doesn't feel like where I'm supposed to be. Let me tell you why. I cannot imagine waking up every single morning, living every single day, going to sleep every single night, living in fear. Fear of a weird 9-inch millipede might crawl under my door, so I keep the door blocked. A weird worm might end up in the shower with me while I'm taking a shower, so I take the fastest showers I can and get out. I'm not able to just relax and chill in the shower like I would do, in the U.S. and just kind of let the water hit my body. No big deal, no rush. No, it's none of that. I can't imagine not feeling comfortable going to sit in my front yard because, again, this is the first house where I was introduced to the millipedes and the centipedes, and they have disturbed me ever since. But since rainy season is pretty much over, it's not raining as much, I haven't seen not one. So that's good. But yeah, think about like, Kim, do you want to wake up in a place where you can't eat the food or you refuse to eat the food? You're always afraid this weird bug is going to come. Like, I'm never afraid a person will hurt me. It's always, am I going to see a belly crawler, a centipede or millipede or whichever one it is? That frightens me a lot. I don't want to wake up I don't want to wake up, live my day, and go to sleep in fear every single day. That leads me to asking God, where am I going next? Not to live, but to at least visit, travel, and see what's going on in the world. Because this is not it. Can't live in fear. It's either that or God take the bugs away that I'm afraid of, or take my fear away from them that I am afraid of. And I'm more used to them now than I was in April when I first came here to this apartment. But still, the thought of me waking up at night, because the long millipedes can crawl up. The thought of me waking up at night and one is in my bed or crawling on me is slightly disturbing. So let me try to put this hair in a ponytail. It's not straight, but that's because this brush is not. This brush is like a soft brush. So anyway, that's my little story for today. While I try to brush this hair straight. That was my whole goal, to talk to y'all while I was brushing my hair. That's it, that's all. That and the fact that I always miss my family. And then when I miss my family, I have to take like a run to the U.S. And a run to the U.S. is usually a long time because I get over there and I get comfortable with my family and comfortable being around them. And it's crazy because I don't even have to see half of them. But just the fact that I know that I'm there and I'm around them makes me very, very comfortable. And I end up staying in the U.S. way too long. But see, this is going to make me have to flat iron my hair again. And I don't want to keep putting heat on it because I don't have no type of heat protecting. Y'all hear the toads and the frogs and the crickets and the things back there? They're very, 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 very loud. So I put my brush up. And this is all I tell you all the time, this is all I put on my hair. Just regular old hair grease, no big deal. It could be some from the Dollar Tree, Family Dollar. It comes from Macy's. I don't care where hair grease comes from. It's just all the same to me. No big deal. And so, yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to my boring ass story. I do feel better. I'm on my second dose of antibiotics my second prescription of antibiotics for the pneumonia, and my second bottle of cough syrup, and my second prescription of pain meds. So yeah, hopefully this is my last and it'll be over and it'll, you know, get all better soon. The coughing has stopped a lot, so that's a sign that I'm doing better. Just the coughing alone has stopped. I think I got bit by a mosquito back here. Anyway, I love y'all. Stay blessed, and you will see me soon. Now I'm gonna post this probably on TikTok and in my YouTube. I just don't know which YouTube channel, because I got my Passport Traveler channel and I got my Chemisphere Hard Conversations channel, which I'm trying to grow. And on that channel, I will be following and subscribing to almost nobody, because I'm subscribed to so many people on my Passport Traveler channel that I get all these notifications, and I slowly turn them off without unsubscribing to people. But yeah, I don't want to do that on this channel. And again, if you subscribe to Chemisphere Hard Conversations and you don't engage and you are not a supporter, I am going to block you, and I won't have to do that. So if you subscribe, please engage, please like and or share and or comment or give a super chat. Please support the channel some kind of way. And the easiest way to support the channel is to watch the videos and comment. Okay?